Today we're going to install a backup camera on the 99 Miata. This is cool because the bracket itself actually goes behind the license plate, so then you only see the camera itself. So pretty clean. I like it because I shouldn't have to drill anywhere. Let's get to it. Alright, in order to get to the radio, in order to do my dash cam install, in order to change the shift boot insulator thing, you got to remove the center console. In order to do that, you have 2 screws right there. You have a screw underneath there. You have a screw right here. You have a screw on the other side that looks just like this one there as well. When you're removing this piece, once it's all unscrewed, you got to pass this through this rubber area itself. Pretty easy. Obviously remove your shift knob. When you're removing it, you're gonna have to disconnect your window switches, and depends, because originally this wasn't actually in when I put it in myself, but there is a fastener right here that you just got to yank out. Window switches, fastener, connected to the hole. Alright, so my original approach was hoping that I could come out of a little hole here. Comes to find out, you can't do that. So this is what we're doing. We got this backup camera. It's a simple one. I got it for like 20 bucks on Amazon. I'll link it down below in the description. Once you take off your license plate, you got some freedom here. This is where your license plate actually goes. So I ran the wire through here. This kind of pushes open. To remove the taillight, you need to take out this bolt and this screw and 2 10mm bolts, one right here and the other one just right here. Those are 10 mils, pretty easy, and the whole taillight comes out. And then what I ended up doing was just passing the wire between that rubber seal that's right here. So you're gonna have to squeeze it in, but it'll be nice and tight and it'll work out, and then we'll figure out the wiring. Alright, in order to run the wire from the back to the front of the car, I'm gonna make a mess out of it right here because we can always tuck it away and make it all pretty later. But if you look through here, you follow that wire, or this covering right here, which I don't know if that's stock or it's aftermarket, but you see the light coming through. Just want to take the wire right through there. It'll pop up right here, which I have a roll bar, so if you don't have a roll bar, I don't know what that is to you, but it's there. And then the wire obviously just pops out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna remove the windscreen, which is just a screw and a bolt on each side because it's super tight underneath. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna pass it through this carpeting, run it along this, pull it out through here, and just run it right through here and lead to the back of the radio. Remove the bolt and the screw. Obviously you need a screwdriver, and then that is just a 10mm bolt or socket, whatever. You need 10mm socket. Windscreen removed. You'll be able to pass these wires super cleanly. No one's gonna see them. They're gonna be nice and hidden. It's gonna be real clean. Now what we gotta do is give this reverse camera some power. We have a red and a black wire. This is the reverse light. I'm assuming black is ground and green and red must be power. So I'm gonna shave this down a little bit with a razor, bring this down so we have more wire, wrap it around, test everything out. So I shaved down the original wire, and now I'm going to wrap this wire around it. Alright, so like I mentioned before, wire comes out through there. I ran it over here underneath this piece, and then there's another piece of fabric. You just remove the fastener, and I ran it through here. It's that black wire. Now when you're connecting it to your radio, on the video plug there's a red wire. You do not connect that red wire to your radio red wire, because that'll give it constant power, and if you do that, your radio is just gonna think, oh, it's camera time. No, you don't want to do that. You want to hook it up to the purple reverse, or whatever color your reverse is, on your radio, and that's it. Once you know everything's working, you test it out and then tape everything up. Closed up again. Just making sure that works. But yeah, we can now use a backup camera. I just gotta adjust the lines now. So in conclusion, the backup camera is awesome. If you ever have a car that has a backup camera, it's kind of hard to use one without it. Do you need it in a Miata? Probably not. Actually, with the top up, yeah, I would say you want it. But it's such an easy thing to do, and it's about like $20, $30 if you already have an aftermarket radio. So it's kind of one of those why not scenarios where it works good. It's one of those luxuries. Do you need it? You don't need it. You never need it in any car, but it's nice to have. Obviously, when you're going through it, test everything before you button everything up. Obviously, like 20, 30 bucks. So if they break, easy to replace. And if you already have everything installed, kind of cut some wires, put the new one in there regardless. Either way, it works good. I have no issues. Pretty easy to install once you follow these directions. It's more like a tip / how-to. Every car is a little bit different. Every Miata is a little bit different. Mine's been modified, so maybe I have a hole where you don't have a hole, but the idea is always the same no matter what car it is. Hook it up to some power, hook it up to the ground, hook it up to the back of the radio. If you have any questions, leave it down below. Take care. Don't need it, but it's nice to have. If you like this video, thumbs it up down below, subscribe, there'll be more videos. My brother actually got an NC, so maybe we're doing some stuff on that and putting it up on the channel. My father bought a Hummer H2, so maybe I'll be doing some stuff like that, putting up on the video. Obviously more videos on my MB and what I've done to it. So like, subscribe. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't like it, double tap the thumbs down and, you know, show me what's up. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Thanks, guys. Peace.